right. It's time to continue on with Trex, because we are certainly not out of the early game yet. There is much to be done, especially considering last time I didn't even use the acid spit, which was one of the reasons I chose a drakeling. So
we've got some clear action items today.
Now I'm not actually going to go down the staircase. It's time to kill this evil druid Keethrax. Now he kind of scales with your level, so it would have been helpful for me to generate him a while back and then go back now and easily defeat him.
So I'd at least like to generate him at level 9, hopefully.
Yeah, so there are a couple things that I want to do. First, there is old Thundergun Express in here who gives you quests. Now, for me, I want to have my literacy at least at 51 before I speak with him. Otherwise, the reward I'm going to get is not what I want. If you're illiterate, this is your guy. If you do not know how to read, talk to old Thundergun here. He'll help you out.
But I can read, so I'm going to wait until I have literacy 51, and then we'll talk. And he's really helpful getting you to the mid-game.
But I'm going to leave him here for now. We'll talk later, my friend.
So, Garth, I've been getting really tragically low rolls on my skills. Part of that is certainly because my learning is garbage. So,
I'm going to train my learning 1001. Now, I'm tempted to also train my dexterity, but there's one other thing that I'd like to do, and that is pick up this here. Oh, he doesn't have it. Where was that shop? And also, this is D11. So let's actually put that D11 is Dwarf Town. And then Walden Brook. Writing set. Scroll of Uncursing. Oops. All right. And it looks like the shop was on D4. So I want that Scroll of Identify. I'm probably going to run down and grab that. Oops, what happened? So yeah, I want to run down and grab that Scroll of Identify. I want to see what stuff I have before I go and kill Keethrax. So I don't want to take any dwarfs with me. I'm just going to wait. And I remember there's a troll waiting for me here. He's going to feel what acid tastes like. It's not great. I think this is it. Yeah. How's that acid taste, pal? I ain't running from you anymore. Hey, a Scroll of Identify, just like I wanted. In that case, let's see. Well, would a third Scroll of Identify, and I think a Fine Cloak, that might be an invisibility cloak, but I'll have to get it checked out, make sure it's not cursed. Leave me alone, buddy. Oh, it's way over here. Wrong way. I like potions. We like torches. Especially if I can find the gear to light the torch before I face Keethrax. He is a very big fan of casting darkness. I'm not a very big fan of fighting in darkness. Hey, more cowards just like me. Gotta love them arrows. I already killed a tiger, so it don't matter. We got an orc. Eat that orc. What did I just kill? Slave Master. Yeah, I do appreciate getting some extra water. It's one of my favorite drops that you can never quite have enough of, because holy water is incredibly useful for blessing your gear. And I'm really close to this shop. Oops. Put on caps lock. What have I done? I've oh, I think I'm good now. But my bar up there was like highlighted. I don't know why. Gelatinous cubes will paralyze you, and I'm not a big fan of that. Hence the missile attacks. Hendronat, my old friend, what do you got for me? So what I should also do, and I'm not really sure the exact way this works, is if you pick up everything and you put it in a corner, then they might restock the store. So I'm going to drop, no, I'm going to drop some stuff that I don't own. All right, so I'm going to drop all the stuff that I don't want to pay for. Maybe this will pay off for me if he does restock. I'm actually going to keep those quarrels though. Might as well. 100 gold for a torch seems a little excessive. But I do want to keep that scroll of identify, and there we go. I don't need any of this food. Okay. Do I want to pick up that scroll of uncursing? Nope. Pleasure doing business with you, my old friend, Hendronat. Nope. Need to be more careful which direction I'm running in. I could run down to D2. There we go. My learning went up. Very nice. I'll eat Nork. Yeah. So I'm tempted to spend some more time with the old trainer, getting that learning skill up. Not really a big fan of friendly worms because they will multiply. Slimy frog. All right. Slides right down the gullet. Any one of these beetles going to drop a body for me anytime soon? That would be real nice. Okay. On my way back. Bugbear. Gargantuan rat. Okay, we are... Oh, missed it. Caveman. Might need you later. If old Thundergun's feeling particularly oppressed by the cave peoples, might be coming back to pay you a visit. Okay. So I really am just gonna, we'll throw the water down there and both scrolls of identify. Did what? Oh, I put the wrong. Well, that's embarrassing. So I have 3 uncursed scrolls of identify, which is great. Now what I'm going to do is first see if there's anything in here that I want to know more about. Hey, box with flint and steel, I need you. I think I just am missing a tinderbox. Longsword of Thunder. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dip these scrolls of Identify into a potion of holy water. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read Scroll of Identify to understand every single one of my items. Holy mithril cap. Wow. That's pretty cool. I'm probably going to put that on. So, yep, that is a Cloak of Invisibility, which, again, fantastic that I can turn that on and off now. Just got to, hopefully that won't get destroyed by anything. And that is a waterproof blanket. That is very, very helpful. I would love a fireproof blanket. We'll start with what we have. Wand of Item Detection. Now that is actually a very useful wand. I am very excited for that. Got some potential strength, potential beauty, visibility, healing. A regular healing potion is kind of garbage, but it is what it is. And apparently my god doesn't love me anymore because he did not bless my water. We've got some scrolls to increase damage, magic mapping. I got some good stuff. Feeling okay about it. At least there's some spence weeds, which means I'm hoping that's one of the herbs that I stabilized. I suppose we'll find out. But yeah, that's going on for sure. I'm going to leave that. Oh, and yep, 2 rings of fire resistance. Again, fantastic. Is there anything else that I really need to do here? I think that's good. Now I'm just going to sell a bunch of crap that I don't need. So I don't need these gloves. I don't need these knives or this spear or this spear, that spear. Those are all terrible spears. Don't need any of them. I'm going to keep pretty much all of this except Dark Predictions. It's useless. If you're like a spellcaster, you can keep terrible scrolls because you'll be able to wipe them clean and then write your own. I am a fighter, and that's never going to happen. So I'm just going to get rid of it, as well as the Scroll of Amnesia, which I don't want to read. Definitely not. I'm just going to get rid of the Burbroot, Demon Daisies, the Moralian, and the Morgia root. Whatever it is. Don't need any of that. And Emeralds. Hopefully this guy is Walden Brook. You feeling generous? Yeah, it's like 1,000. Alright, we don't really care. I don't care how much he's offering. I'm getting rid of it no matter what. Now, we've identified our gear. We're going to go and see this fella. I want to train my learning. 1101. I also, nope, that's not it. I also want to train my dexterity. 1101. So the dexterity actually impacts my success with the acid spit. So, I remember how to do acid spit. We have identified stuff, sold stuff. I've trained learning. Now, it's time to go kill Keethrax, because he is truly an evil, evil man. Nope. My navigation skills are off today. And I can explore all this some other time. Distant wind, there's a vortex in this level. But wow, this character's really shaping up with this Wow, it hasn't even. I've barely spent any time in this level. The herbs haven't had a chance to, like, regenerate. What, you scared of me? Quit running away. Leather apron. Some folks say that that's helpful for smithing. Ha! The one thing she cursed was my already cursed cap. Finally, some luck. Wow, what a moron I am. And some more luck. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. I really just tried to hit this karmic lizard twice. It didn't work. So eat some acid. And a bow. I can't believe I've done that 3 times now.
And see, I'm hungry. So the acid spit decreases your satiation, which is actually extremely useful. Meaning Drakelings never run into that issue of, whoops, I just bloated myself and there's a blink dot corpse, or some other corpse that you want to eat. You can actually just spit until you're able to fit it into your belly. So, not only is it an offensive weapon, it's also a utility tool, and I am a big fan.
Now, my next action item is, let's please stop trying to hit karmic lizards.
Alright, training with Garth has paid off. I need some more gold.
This guy's turning me. What was that? Oh, rattling archer. I'm just going to quickly stop in here and see if good old Liz has restocked her wares. And where are you at? Nope. Hopefully when I go to complete the arena, hopefully by then she'll have some more lizards for me. Because I am a cannibal lizard. Can't deny it. Alright, we just running along. Minotaur, broken spear. Okay, so I have to go all the way back to kill my friend Keethrax. I'm gonna eat an iron ration. I'm gonna eat a second one. What's this? Putrid Cave. So the Putrid Cave is, a cave that I could certainly go into at my level. I'm not sure how much issues I'd run into with that. Moldy dungeon entry. I think the moldy one is significantly more difficult. We're gonna have to wait and see. That's yeah. If you've been in here, okay. So this is good to to show.
If you get hit with a mud bath and all of a sudden you're blind and you can't see yourself.
See, I was hit in the face by a glob of hot mud. And take a look at my appearance, which right now is 7. If I wipe my face, which my key bindings is Shift F, you actually gain 1 point of appearance from this, and then you can see again. It doesn't go away on its own. You have to, you have to do it yourself. Now, I need to get my literacy up. +3. It's not great. Now, I want to get my find weakness past 80. Now, skills, there are some that give you extra bonuses at 80 and some give you extra bonuses once you max it out. I think find weakness is one of those, which means getting that to 80 is very be high on my list. But if I'm also looking around, I've got athletics to advance my my attributes. Alertness would help with dodging traps and magic. Archery is always good. It's really killing me about the literacy. But I'm also tempted, I want to put one into pickpockets because I want to start picking some pockets. I'm actually going to do 2 in pickpockets. And then the last one will go into... All right, we're going to do find weakness. Oh, just 1. Painful. So anyway, this is the infinite dungeon. If you leave and you come back, it's completely different. So that's the gimmick. If you need to grind characters here, especially if you want to do like spellcasters to get more spellbooks, that's a good way to do it. So this is where Yield Keethrax lives, and I'm gonna pay this guy a visit. Now he is a dangerous foe. Yeah, so like I said, I kind of upset that I just gained a level because again he scales with your level, so he might be a little bit harder now to kill since I'm level 10. We're just gonna find out, see how it goes, but that's the reason why I'm not going to yeah, it's the reason why I'm not going to explore these levels fully. I'm just going to find the stairs. What are you? Okay, not making that mistake again. Got any loot? Well, I'm a little hungry. Not for you, though. Okay. I'm invested now. You're going to die. Hand crossbows, I'm not a fan. I think they're terrible. So the amount of creatures you can face before getting penalties is usually, I think it's just 1 for non-fighting types, but for me as a fighter, I think I can face 2 without penalties. There is a skill you can get, which means you won't face penalties no matter how many you're facing. I would like to eventually get that. We'll deal with that when we get to it, but right now I'm just... Oh, it was right across from me the whole time. I just didn't want to kick down a door that's locked if I don't have to, because I can't detect traps. And that's why. I lost my bow. No, we wanted to... What? The only missiles I have are potions? Okay. Is that for real? Okay, it is real. I don't have any rocks. I have no missile capabilities right now outside of my acid spit, which I cannot forget to use again because that is embarrassing. That's why I picked this dude. Might as well have a backup. Okay, Goblin Chieftain. Yeah, this new weapon is... I'll pick that up. I'm probably gonna have terrible luck trying to... That doesn't seem special at all. So I don't know if I've mentioned this before. You can actually tell how good an item might be. Not always, but usually by its weight, because the higher metals, they have lower weights. So that one just looked like regular old iron splint mail, which is nothing to write home about. So if you're having trouble IDing weapons, or like if you're full in your inventory, you don't know if something is useful or not, looking at the weight can be an indicator. Now, I think at 18 strength that I can't gain any from ogres, but some corpses will give you a strength boost as long as you've got some potential left. Yeah, so with a Drakeling, I have just free license to get as bloated as I'd like, unless I'm expecting to go into a fight that's tough, because if your speed is lower, you'll get more experience, and also you've no issues reducing your satiation at will. And in fact, the more you have, the more acid spits you have. Doppelganger, how's that for you? Who designed this interior lighting? I mean, 3 torches and then nothing for the rest? Shoddy workmanship. You know, I was thinking what I was gonna do with my alignment, because I'm neutral, but my god doesn't even love me anymore. I just was able to get him very pleased for a short amount of time, so perhaps I could convert and be lawful. Now, as I mentioned, it's extremely useful to sacrifice creatures on a lawful altar. Now what I'm going to do is take off all my gear. Oops. I'm actually going to leave that scale mill on. If it gets destroyed, I'll just go back and grab that splint mail. So when you want to go up in alignment, just do one at a time. And I am now lawful. It's as easy as that. I would love to have a pickaxe here so I could make, you know, a little ring around this. Makes it much easier to pull monsters onto it. But yeah, I'm now lawful. I'm going to put all my gear back on. So you really don't have to worry about getting sacrificed by anyone on a lawful altar. It just, there's no lawful monster that's going to sacrifice you. So yeah, I'm just chilling on it because I don't give a what. Put all my gear back on. And still have nothing to use there. Oh, actually, put on my cloak by accident. I don't want to be invisible. Now, can I light this? So I do need some tinder, which is unfortunate because I don't have any light source to really combat Keethrax's darkness. But I'm just going to throw all this stuff down here. So the thing with that spell book is, number 1, fighters are terrible at magic. Number 2, my learning is pretty low. And number 3, my literacy is 33. So if I try and read this spell book, it's probably just going to burst into flames, might destroy some of my gear, might hurt me, might stun me. I'm just not about that life right now. I'm going to have to wait. And I mean, magic missiles is helpful though, so I'm going to keep it in the inventory. Now this altar, I could actually lure Keethrax down here. I think you can actually sacrifice him on the altar, which would be poetic justice. Emerald ring. I'm curious about that one. Gotta say, another one. Wand of item detection. So at this point, I honestly don't even play with characters that don't have treasure hunter, but
I would imagine that this is contributing to the sweet loot that I'm finding.
which is why it's my favorite. Now, unfortunately, the altar is pretty far from the stairs. Hey, look, I got some rocks. Would love to get another bow, though. All right. We are going in. I am actually going to put the cloak on for this level, so let's do this. Sinister presence. Yep. Don't want to get poisoned by that viper. So much harder to do this without killing cats. Please drop a corpse. I want one. I probably should stop killing the cats if they can't see me. This one attacked me though, he deserved it. Come on. I don't, alright, I'm just gonna search. There is one monster on this level. Oh, and there he is. I'm gonna try and get out of this hallway. He should try and come after me. Here he is. Hey friend. I've got a gift for you. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this sword a lot. So, hey, I've got sling. Well, there we go. So I'm actually going to come back to this, but right now I'm going to try and run this corpse back to the druid, who may give me something very nice for it. So my food preservation skill is fair. There's a strong chance that his body will rot before I can trade it in. So we're just going to have to go directly there as quick as I can. So let's try and make 0 navigation mistakes this time. And that's an acid trap. Good to know. And I'm just going to keep the invisibility on. Invisibility does make you more hungry. But right now it is preventing animals and other critters from attacking me or even following me. I'm actually going to take it off now. So I'm pretty good. Oh, that was one mistake. Can I get there? Look at that happy girl and her dog. I did that. That's right. That's right, I vanquished him. So, Guth-Alak allows you to choose your reward. Power will give you some magic. It'll give you like a wand and a spell book of frost, like a wand of cold, spell book of frost. It's good if you have to cross a river. Very good. But knowledge I consider to be way, way better. He teaches you herbalism if you don't have it. If you do have it, he'll teach you gardening, which I'll be honest, I've never used. But herbalism is fantastic. And then he wants me to go, what, village to the west? Yeah, so he's just telling us about the place we've already been to. I'm also just going to give him Black Druid Corpse, and he drops this mottled potion, which will eventually identify, but it is very, very good. You can see now I know herbalism and start with 37, which is good. Now I have a chance to pick herbs that are uncursed and also blessed, and you're just way better at picking herbs. It's once I start really farming those things, you'll have a source of food, you'll have a source of healing. I mean, depending on which ones are available, but we'll get to that. Another scroll of identify. Love to see it. All right. So there's a monster on DD7 that I want to eat. Now, there's usually only like 2 or 3 of them. So I'm just going to go and kill them and we'll see what happens. If I don't, it's not a huge deal. I'll just be really, really sad. I'm going to eat that though. Okay. And we're back on D7. Oh yeah, I'm actually going to pull these up. We've got attention. Another scroll of identify. You know what? Let's just put this back on. There's a lot of nasty critters up in here. I just went back into the darkness to check if there was any loot on the ground. Dagger. Sure. Only weighs 10. Can always drop it. Get rid of that snake. I just want to eat you. Please drop a body. Cobras, though, those are poisonous. I do not want to eat them. Or get eaten, bitten, whatever. Tastes like chicken. Ripping sound. That just means there's webs on the level. Someone's breaking through them. The cave bear hit me, which is quite rude. Chill out, man. Yeah, that one wasn't changing color. I haven't seen any of the one critter I'm looking for. Huge bat. Rabid dog. Snake. Metal girdle. That looks promising. You can see the weight on that. Let's just take that off, make this much simpler. Yep. Step right up. I'm a smarter version of you. Be jealous. Y'all can't even stand like a bunch of fools. Alright, I'm just gonna kill all of you. Yep, just funnel right on in. Give me all your loot. Alright, I don't need that robe. Hey, that's an anvil. I'm not gonna carry it right now. If I decide to do smithing, I'm just gonna write that it's here. Bone bracers, those might be toughness. Magic mapping is fantastic. I don't really need any of that food, which is unfortunate, but I'm just gonna eat what I can. I got a sling. Just grab some rocks. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. Not even one monster of the type I was looking for was generated. I was looking for a giant slug. Ugh, stupid furball. Furball retching animals. There's got to be a spider up here, I think. Or is it the one I already killed? There's another one. No body, though. Where was that rat keeping all that gold? It's the question of the century. It's almost like none of these spiders want to be eaten by a lizard. Well, that's that. So that's disappointing. Hey, I'm a drake. So this level is already fully explored. I'm just going to explore this on the way out and just clear this whole dungeon. And then I will never return here unless I want that anvil. So speaking of which, let me actually write that down. All right, excellent. DD7, anvil, no giant slugs. Sad. And we just gonna keep going with it. Okay, if that's what I have to do. This one is also. Did I? Oh my god. Hold on. We're running into some technical difficulties. This is interesting. I mean, I definitely just tried to hit that lizard, but none of my commands are working other than the directional pad. This has never happened to me before. I wonder if I'll be able to... I can't even save it right now. It's weird. Yeah, that's... I can move. I can't... I can apparently pick stuff up. Spacebar's not working. Okay. I don't know what's happening. It's not letting me choose anything. Okay. I must have done some weird thing when I clicked the icon. I'm back now, though. The music's back. My commands are back. I'm just going to save real quick. And we'll go right back in. That was weird. And I can't believe... What do you mean there were no interesting messages? Okay, it did like a weird reset and it like reset my messages. I don't know what just happened because it's never happened to me in my life. Luckily, character's alive. I did not hit the karmic lizard. All the above. Strange zap means there's some kind of trap on the level. Let's go up here. Okay, well, we're back. That's all that matters. Kill that dude. Yep, it's up there. Come on. That's it. Show me what you made of, Trex. Gold. Alright. Literacy. We're getting there. So tough. I really want to actually put some into music. I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to focus more on surviving. But Drakelings can use music, which is great. And there was that Glockenspiel back in D1. So I can go back and get that. But for now, Herbalism doesn't have a great one. Find Weakness. I'm trying to get Find Weakness up to 80. Oh, 1 die 3. You're killing me. I'm going to put it somewhere else. We'll do Athletics. Couldn't even get to 80. I'm still being plagued by horrible die rolls, but it is what it is. I'm just going to keep on trucking. I'm not a big whip guy, but I think some people like to use them as weapons. It's just fun, I guess. I think it trains dexterity. It's definitely a style and character if you're just whipping people like Indiana Jones. I can see the appeal. This one's already explored. Alright, I'm going to get into a better habit of training my missile weapons. Especially because I'm just chucking rocks. Doesn't matter if I lose those. Especially when I keep finding them. Did my perception go down a point? Because I cannot see. This is terrible. Garth, where you at? I need you. You know what? I'll pick up the boots. I got crappy boots. There's always a chance a leather pair of boots might have like a point of protection value on it or something. So while I have the space, might as well. Some nice crispy bones. Is that this whole level? I mean, maybe? Yeah. I'm going to err on the side of there's no secret door in this level. And I'm just going to keep on going. So yeah, if you're using missile weapons, you can sort of hit people around corners by like fiddling with your end target. Just a quick tip if that's helpful. Nice. Good shot. I don't know if I can call Trex a coward anymore. He's just been rolling in, guns blazing everywhere. Potion of healing, lumps of clay. I don't really know what those are useful for other than, ooh, a friendly ooze. So remember, since I have an Eternium Saber, it doesn't actually get corroded by attacking oozes. If you have, even adamantium will be corroded. So that's why the stone weapon that I had earlier was pretty good, just because I don't have to worry about that. But Eternium is just something else. Clicking sound, that means that there was a trap on that door and the key turned it off. Alright, just a couple of skellies. Come on. Medium shield, raw meat. I'll just eat all this. Whatever, I'll just leave the bones, don't matter. Dark sages, so you can also eat a dark sage corpse if you don't have literacy. There's a chance you'll get it from them. I wish I had a door to like stick this ooze in. I've played enough times to accidentally let an ooze or a worm just spread throughout the entire level, and then in the process of clearing it, you make them stronger. Because the more monsters of a type that you kill, then that type of monster will be spawned at a higher level. Oh, we don't want to go up. All right, we have officially cleared our first dungeon. I'm just gonna throw this in here. Boom.
Until next time. Thanks for watching. You can check out episode 1 if you missed the early game survival guide, and if there's something you're struggling with, let me know in the comments below. Trex out.